others is, the importance of us doing our own work. And when it comes to men and men doing their own work, it's even more challenging because, like I pointed out at the beginning, if I'm a man and I'm considering my mental health, for first off, right, like that's already against the man roles.
Yeah.
Is to be thinking about my mental health.
Yeah.
Second, if I don't have any real practice looking within, I'm not really sure what's going on, and so I need help. But in order to get help, again, that's against the man rules. And so
there's, for me, that's why I said that it seems to be like a lot of those barriers internally with even like, because you have to come to a place within yourself where where you are connected to yourself, if that makes sense. You're connected to yourself in that way before you even like go to therapy or whatever. And I feel like that's maybe that could be a problem with some men, is that we're not connected to ourselves and our experience, so we're just like, oh well. So
well, we've been raised, right? I mean, I really do bring things back to the man rules and kind of how we've been raised. We've been raised to be disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
We've been raised to be disconnected from ourselves and from others. I mean, like, genuinely disconnected. I mean, we can...
Yeah.
You and I could know each other for years, and we could talk about sports and weather and news and all that stuff, and yet maybe never talk about what's really going on in our lives. Our insecurity in our relationships, our insecurity within ourselves, our fears about the future, our, whatever it is. And so... that's part of my mission, is to try to normalize the idea that the men's inner lives are as real as and important as our external presentation, and that we can actually make them congruent, which is a really wonderful thing. It could be a very powerful experience. And when it comes to mental health and men's mental health, I mean, what we have to do, like when a man asks for help, we have to understand what that means most of the time. And like how significant it is. I mean, we have to treat it as like precious, that this is what's happening in this moment. Is that this man is